apparently, I don't know if you've ever heard of this before, but there are people that get on the internet and they take shows that already exist and just blatantly copy these shows, but then redo all the voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
And then they cut down the episode so that it's a lot shorter,
Mm-hmm.
condensed, and they say it's abridged.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, did you know Pot of Greed allows you to draw 2 cards?
I did.
Ooh. So, some people may consider these things kind of piracy.
Oh, how come?
Because they're taking the work of other artists
Ah.
and then using the work of other artists to create new art.
Mm.
And art is highly subjective.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, all forms of art are essentially this process. Well, I think it's fascinating and telling
Uh-huh.
that there's seems to be some sort of contention with using the scientific process to decide whether something is admissible evidence in court.
Mm.
And apparently it was a matter of debate for some time whether or not we were even allowed to use statistics.
Mm.
And then when we finally got the opportunity to, at least in the United States,
Mm-hmm.
we chose almost deliberately the worst set of statistical tests and measures we possibly could. They're the most easily gamed.
Mm.
There's something, to me, that says there's something deeply flawed when science has no role whatsoever in the process of justice or even deciding what the law is in the first place. However, I think most people will agree, regardless of this contention, regardless of whether, regardless of this just fact that science plays no role in the creation of law or the justice process, the system. We just think of it in terms of what we normally consider property rights. Who has the right to tell you what state your property is allowed to take, as long as it's not harming anyone else or deprivating them from their property? So whatever state transistors in your device take is your business, provided it doesn't deprivate someone else from using their equipment or hardware the way they normally would. Now, if markets supply something and there's a natural abundance of it, like salt, for example.
Right.
The price stays fairly regular because there's fairly low barriers to entry,
Mm.
and the supply is fairly ample. Large enough, so there's plenty of competition if the need arise. And you can see there's stability in the value of salt, dollar value. If something were to artificially constrict that supply or your access to it, that would drive the price up. But what if it's something that, unlike salt, once consumed can be consumed again, and can be thought of as not exclusive, meaning that more than one person can consume it simultaneously.
Can you give an example?
A radio broadcast.
Ah.
Numerous people can enjoy a radio broadcast simultaneously without excluding anyone else from enjoying it.
Mm. Okay.
At the same time, no matter how many people listen to that radio broadcast, the supply of that radio broadcast is not decreased, no matter how much consumption is transpired.
That's not entirely true, though.
Oh, but it is. Regardless of the number of consumers consuming it, the overall supply does not decrease.
Would it not have an effect on the power that needs to be drawn to broadcast to more and more people?
Well, functionally, no.
Yeah.
We've attained a level of technological innovation that there are wavelengths we can broadcast on where this is trivial.
Okay.
I think what pirates are best known for, really, though, their ability for theft of property that is both scarce and exclusive. Things that can be only consumed typically by a limited number of people, and once consumed, it's depleted. In effect, pirates, in many cases, would engage in theft in order to constrict supplies, not increase.
Mm-hmm. Although earlier, there was one person who, beat me with only 1,000 points to their rank. Be gone.
Simultaneous localization and mapping is the computational problem of constructing or updating a map of an unknown environment. while simultaneously keeping track of an agent's location within it. While this initially appears to be a chicken and egg problem, there are several algorithms known for solving it in, at least approximately, tractable time for certain environments. Popular approximate solution methods include the particle filter, extended Kalman filter, covariance intersection, and GraphPLAM. PLAM algorithms are based on concepts in computational geometry and computer vision, and are used in robot navigation, robotic mapping, and odometry for virtual reality or augmented reality. PLAM algorithms are tailored to the available resources and are not aimed at perfection, but at operational compliance. Published approaches are employed in self-driving cars, unmanned aerial vehicles, autonomous underwater vehicles, planetary rovers, newer domestic robots, and even inside the human body.